Thank you for listening to today's episode of Medical Device Global Market Access by Pure Global. In this episode, we are turning our attention to India, a rapidly growing and strategically important market for the medical device industry. The Central Drugs Standard Control Organization, or CDSCO, has signaled a significant move towards streamlining its regulatory processes. Specifically, on June 28, 2024, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare published a draft amendment to the Medical Devices Rules 2017, proposing to reduce the timelines for granting medical device manufacturing licenses. This development is crucial for any manufacturer planning to enter or expand their presence in the Indian market. Let's break down the proposed changes. The draft amendment aims to expedite the approval process for medical devices based on their risk classification. For moderate risk Class B devices, the proposed timeline for granting a manufacturing license would be reduced from the current 140 days to 115 days. This is a reduction of 25 days. For higher risk devices, specifically Class C and Class D devices, the proposed change is even more substantial. The timeline for their manufacturing license approval is set to be shortened from the current 105 days to just 90 days, a reduction of 15 days. It is important to note that the timeline for high-risk devices was already shorter than for moderate-risk ones, and this proposal maintains that structure while accelerating both tracks. The rationale behind this initiative is clear. It aligns with the Indian government's broader policy of improving the ease of doing business within the country. By shortening the regulatory review clock, the CDSCO aims to create a more efficient, predictable, and attractive environment for both domestic and international medical device manufacturers. This move is part of a larger strategy to bolster the domestic MedTech sector, reduce reliance on imports, and position India as a global hub for medical device manufacturing and innovation. Faster market access means that critical medical technologies can reach patients sooner, addressing public health needs more effectively while also fostering economic growth. So, who is directly impacted by this proposal? This amendment affects any company, whether based in India or abroad, that manufactures or intends to manufacture Class B, C, or D medical devices for the Indian market. For foreign manufacturers, a manufacturing license is obtained via an authorized Indian agent who holds the license on their behalf. Therefore, these changes will directly influence their market entry timelines. A faster approval process can significantly alter project planning, allowing companies to potentially launch their products and begin generating revenue sooner than previously anticipated. This applies to a wide range of devices, from infusion pumps and surgical drills in Class B to pacemakers and heart valves in Classes C and D. Given that this is a draft proposal, what practical actions should regulatory, quality, and market access teams consider now? First, we recommend that companies begin reassessing their internal project timelines for Indian market entry. While the amendment is not yet final, planning for a potentially shorter review cycle can provide a competitive advantage. If your organization has products in the pipeline for India, you can start building a business case for accelerating your launch activities based on these proposed timelines. Second, a shorter review period places an even greater emphasis on the quality of the initial submission. Regulatory authorities will have less time to spend on back-and-forth communication. Therefore, ensuring your technical dossier is complete, accurate, and fully compliant with CDSCO requirements from the very first submission is paramount. Any deficiencies or requests for additional information could easily negate the time saved by the new process. Third, for manufacturers outside of India, this is a good time to evaluate the effectiveness of your local representation. An experienced and proactive Indian authorized agent can be instrumental in navigating the submission process efficiently, managing communications with the CDSCO, and ensuring your application is positioned to take full advantage of the accelerated pathway. Finally, we advise all stakeholders to actively monitor the status of this draft amendment. Keep an eye on official notifications from the CDSCO and the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare to know precisely when these new timelines are finalized and come into force. Regulatory intelligence is key to staying ahead of such changes. These proposed changes represent a positive step towards a more agile regulatory framework in India, promising faster access to a vital healthcare market. Preparing for this shift now will enable manufacturers to capitalize on the opportunity when it becomes official. If your team needs assistance navigating the complexities of global market access in India or any other region, we invite you to check out Pure Global. In the episode description, you will find links to our free AI-powered regulatory tools and our extensive device database. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next time.